Today, we're learning new details about a February crash killing a Meigs County deputy and the woman he was transporting.
Officials say Deputy R.J. Leonard accidentally drove into the Hiwassee River with Tabitha Smith in the backseat in custody. They believe he took a wrong turn down a dead-end road and then went into the river near the Blythe Ferry boat ramp. Authorities say Leonard radioed in distress, saying something about water. Now we're finally hearing that radio call today.
Months since this tragic crash, the DA is now outlining the investigation into what they found happened that night. Lexi Lepoff breaking down the report for us. Lexi.
Ted, Brittany, that Valentine's Day crash left many with questions about what caused Leonard to drive into the river. Now today, we're finally getting some answers in a nearly year-long investigation, and now a report detailing what officials think caused that deadly crash. The last radio transmission from Meigs County Deputy R.J. Leonard, released nearly a year since the deputy's cruiser plunged into the Hiwassee River with Tabitha Smith in custody in the back seat, the crash killing them both.
That's really what I think. It was just a horrible mistake.
9th District Attorney General Russell Johnson outlining the investigation into what happened that night, saying Leonard didn't have strong knowledge of the county's back roads, citing Leonard started with the sheriff's office shortly after moving to the area.
Even though he lived in the southern end of the county, we're not sure how familiar he was with the roadway down there.
Leonard's arrest of Smith was around 10 at night. Johnson saying darkness and fog played a factor.
It's dark. If you go down that road, especially at night, there are no lights, no houses.
Also pinpointing the sheriff's office lack of technology as a cause for the crash. Johnson says Leonard was using a GPS device he bought to use in his own cruiser.
They still don't have in-car cameras. They still don't have body cameras. They still do not have GPS navigation in any of the vehicles, to my understanding.
Authorities coming to terms with the information available, putting no one at fault, and accepting some aspects will remain unknown. Damage to the deputy's cruiser unclear from the water pressure or attempts to escape.
It had to be a horrific situation for her, and to what extent he was trying to get her out. Maybe he was the one that damaged that window in the process. We'll never know. I'd like to think it was, but we'll never know.
Now the investigation is over, but the crash has also prompted a lawsuit filed by Smith's son. The suit claims Leonard didn't have the necessary training to be acting as a patrol deputy.
Lexi, there is now discussion about how we can prevent this from happening again in the future.
Yeah, Brittany, the DA delivered the investigation's findings to a grand jury today. They recommended that Meigs County places barriers or at least a gate to the area where this crash happened or a warning light to warn unsuspecting drivers. The jury also recommends that Meigs County provides funding for GPS navigation systems in all of those police patrol vehicles.
All right. Lexi, thank you.